An hour makes. Not that long ago, Eddie Lewis was all smiles and full of beans after just getting past Raymond van Barneveld. That was just a couple of moments ago. I don't think he's hacked off. He's just a man that's race is nearly run. He's been eclipsed by the omnipotent Mr. Taylor. 9-1, a change in the box for what remains of this match. Chris Mason alongside John Rawling.
All the research has been rendered a little superfluous, hasn't it? Unless, of course, Adrian Lewis produces the most astonishing comeback perhaps of all time.
That's your lot, John. That's your 10 seconds, now mine.
95.
Come on, Adie.
This has been a terrific performance, though, from Phil Taylor. I think he was desperately disappointed with the circumstances of his semi-final victory. And here he's, well, look at those statistics. 108.41. He's been brilliant. Eddie Lewis has been struggling with the flu this week. And of course, when you get behind any sort of any situation like that, he's going to feel it all the more.
Yeah, especially when someone's averaging way into the hundreds against you. It's hard at the best of times, but I'll let you call the last 3 darts in then, John. It's been a great tournament.
It has been a super tournament. Taylor then to be the first winner. He's got 2 darts at double 12. Is it going to be this one? It is. It's all over. Phil Taylor is the Coral Masters champion. Eddie Lewis, he's performed brilliantly here this weekend, but Phil Taylor once again a different class. His average in that final 108.5, and he wins by 10 legs to 1. The crowd have loved it. Phil Taylor once more was just in a different class, Chris.
Yeah, just superb. 108.50, 418 is 12 on 4 is 53% on his finishing. Just an outstanding performance. Yet again, it just keeps on doing it.
Eddie Lewis thought about pulling out of the tournament before it began. He's not a well man, I can tell you that. Speaking to him beforehand, before his semi-final win, that brilliant win against Raymond van Barneveld, I thought he looked in pretty poor shape. And 2 matches in one evening, I think it was just too much.
Yeah, he's played his part in a great tournament. His match against Barney was superb, and Kim Hybrits. It's funny, you just look at Phil there, he's almost like, oh, he doesn't actually know how well he's played. When Matt tells him he had 108.50 average, you'll see the reaction, and that was an outstanding performance from him. Superb.
Eddie Lewis, a win against Kim Hybrits in the first round, then victory against Raymond van Barneveld. What a match that was. That really was an outstanding game.
His tournament average is 101.
Yeah, absolutely. Tournament average and his match average over 100. And in the final, well, he has been battered. So we have a new champion, and now we have the presentation, and we can go up onto the stage and join John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, now it's time for our presentation, and would you please welcome, on behalf of our title sponsors, Coral's Cluster Support Manager, Leslie Cowan. Well, firstly, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up receiving the trophy and £20,000, and that goes to Jackpot, Adrian Lewis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner receiving £50,000, a magnificent trophy, but most important of all, the title of Coral Masters Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the world number 1, Phil Taylor!
Well, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations. That was a bit too easy.
It wasn't easy. Adrian isn't in the best of health. He's glued up, so got to put him under pressure. I think he had a tough one against Barney. Took a lot out of him. He'd only got like 5 minutes to get ready, so I knew that, in fairness. And I knew he'd feel the pressure a little bit, you know, because he's not very well, so...
It's kind of ironic that you won both games tonight, 10-1. I mean, they couldn't have been more different in some ways. It's probably not an easy way to spend what should have been an easy evening. 2 10-1 wins suggests you've had a stroll.
It's the easiest 50 grand I've ever won. Yeah, that's what you try and say. I mean, James didn't perform, he didn't. And Adrian wasn't on top song. I mean, I've been very fortunate, really, you know that. So I've just got to thank God. And I'm through, you know, and I've won it. So just get ready for the next one now.
Well, there wasn't much fortune in that final. He needed a fast start. He didn't give him one.
Yeah, we're always going to play well. I mean, I'm going to have to play well against Adrian, you know. I've got to, and when you're not very well, you've got to put him under pressure. You've got to use every trick in the book to try and put him under pressure, you know, and the only way to do it is play well. The
theory goes that you like to be the first name on new trophies. Is that right?
Yeah, if I can. It's what I do. It's my living. It's what I do, you know. It's a tough game, this. You know, it's like boxing, you know, you've got to get out there and you've got to, it's man on man, you can't snooker, you can't hide behind 10 other players and let your goalkeeper get you out of trouble. You've got to, you know, like Stoke did on Saturday, you've got to get out there and you've got to perform.
Yeah.
You can't hide, it's man on man. And, you know, I get beat, same as everybody does. It's a matter of trying your best and...
Just not as often.
Sorry.
But I remember talking to you. No, don't apologise. I remember talking to you at the Grand Slam a few years ago about the dimming of the light, the fact that your ambition remained at the forefront of your mind to win things, to keep doing well, to keep playing at the best of your abilities, and obviously that's still the case.
I just wish I was a bit taller. That'd make me life then. I'd be slim then. It's what I do, you know. My mum and dad, God bless me dad, he's dead now, but my mother always said, you know, you get out of bed, you go there, you do your job at your best. Whatever you know, whatever you do it the best performance you can, and you go out there and you try and win, you know. And that was my mentality since I was probably 12-year-old, you know. Get up, get out, and do your job, and it's my job.
Well done. Your job is one that you're very good at.
Can I thank the sponsors?
Of course you can.
Especially Coral, you know, Unicorn, who are one of my major sponsors, ITV, obviously, for backing us again. We're so proud to be here, and you know, it's been a fantastic week again. But these people have given us a bit of stick, tested his bottle. Some players have lost the plot, but some of us have got through. But it's all part of the fun.
Well done to you. We'll see you in Minehead in a few weeks. Let's have a quick word before he falls over. Come over, Jackpot. Wasn't to be tonight. He played so well in the semi, but just ran into a brick wall.
Yeah, I've lost all energy, but get off my trophy, you. Well, in fairness to him there, I mean, obviously, you know, he was fantastic tonight. Didn't give me many chances, and when I did get this chance, I missed. So, but you know, 5-0 down, I was averaging 111, so you can't take any. You know, not many players would average 111 be, you know, 5-0 down.
We had to laugh when you won the leg, and it went to a break, and you were absolutely heartbroken.
I just want to get off. I've got no energy at all. I obviously get with flu and that, but I mean. To be honest, right, before the tournament started, I nearly pulled out, and I took a second round. But to get to the final, I mean, even I can't believe it. So I'm really, really tough myself. And
so you'll take away more pluses than minuses.
Yeah,
from
without
the
a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I don't really lose confidence over this. Obviously, a 10-1 defeat there. I'll be back on the ball, obviously, as soon as I feel a bit better. Get ready for the Grand Slam, obviously, onto the World Championships.
Plenty of darts still to be thrown this year, mate. I wouldn't say commiserations, I'd say kind of nearly congratulations. Yeah. And we'll see you again in a few weeks in Minehead for the players. So well played to Adrian and of course to your champion, Phil Taylor. We'll be back with more from Edinburgh in just a couple of minutes.